Good morning, folks, and welcome to the pre-market insight for February 3rd, 2020. Wow, fireworks and lots of action. Let's go. We're looking at a chart at the ES S&P 500, and currently we're up just about 16 points. But just as I mentioned last week at some point when I said that this is pretty much a boring gap. It's a boring gap because we're completely within the range, and in fact, at the lows of the range of where we ended Friday's session. This is price action and price structure is amazing. I began talking about the fact that we were creating a series of broadening formations on the S&P, i.e. we were seeing higher highs but lower lows as well, which typically you would not expect because higher highs are usually followed by higher lows in an uptrending market. So in a market that is hitting all-time new highs, you would expect dissimilar price action. And in fact, the broadening formations that we were seeing were symptomatic of some of the causes that I was speaking about in terms of price action becoming sloppy, ranges expanding without necessarily momentum picking up. And so this was a shift in the nature of the underlying balance between sellers and buyers that we all needed to be aware of. After we broke down out of this broadening wedge formation and we came back up twice on two occasions to test it at a high of around 32.93, came back down to 32.40 area from a strong price support between the 32.40 32.44 area, and then we rallied once more back into 3300. And so if you were a careless bull looking at this thinking, okay, fair enough, we've gotten back to 3300, we've tagged 3300, can we build some value around this level, anticipating that that level would bring in a break and hold above that level would bring in more aggressive buyers on the intermediate time frame, we began to sell off right back into the middle of the range. We opened up at about 32.80 on Friday, and all we did throughout the session on news of the coronavirus was sell off. And we had this was a trend day down, one of the few trend day downs that we've had in quite some while in this very bullish market since much before Christmas time. And so we made a new low here at 32.12. We bounced, and now in the overnight session between Sunday morning and now Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, we are actually holding the lows that we established on both Thursday and some mini consolidation on Friday. So this area right here at around 32.50 is going to be very important in today's session. Can we break? Do we have any momentum? Do we have any great shift in sentiment to help us tag this 32.50 and see how price responds there? Because this is going to be, for now, the line in the sand, whether momentum to the upside is probably broken, or if we can at least test higher levels back here, up here at 32.82 or thereabouts. Keep it simple, smarty. It's the first trading day in February. Let us look for our levels. We know 32.50 is one to the upside. If we break above that, 32.76 and 32.82. However, 32.12 also looms very widely and very largely in everyone's mind. Those who are looking to get short and those who are looking to buy possibly a short-term 2 to 3 week dip in the market, with this now about 3 or 4% sell off from the highs. Be safe out there today, guys. Cheers.